Put Wiley first, for once.
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing by fighting to stay with my son. After all, we wouldn't even be in this mess had another woman not given up her child. I'm not going to make things worse by repeating her mistakes.
I'm sorry that you had to hear that.
It's fine. From what I hear, she's a narcissist and a sociopath. I'm sure she can't help herself.
You know, today's just an arraignment. You don't have to be here.
I had to see Nell get sent back to Pentonville with my own eyes.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm fine. But we should talk later.
Michael, how is our son? Did you tell him I love him?
Yeah. About last night.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Pierce presiding.
Be seated.
Lucy.
Matter of the People versus Nell Benson. The charge of assault and possession of forged documents. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
So noted. Now to the matter of bail.
Your Honor, the people move that bail be denied altogether. The defendant was apprehended attempting to break parole by leaving the country in possession of a stolen baby after assaulting the caregiver. Given that she's charged with possession of forged passports for her and the child, she's clearly a flight risk.
Ms. Amir, thoughts?
We agree bail should not be an issue. Motion to dismiss, Your Honor. All charges. Your Honor, my client is charged based on one woman's accusation, an accusation riddled with inconsistencies.
You're saying Miss Tate's unreliable due to a head injury caused by the defendant? That's some landmark victim blaming.
The simple truth is there was no forced entry. The alleged victim allowed the defendant into her home.
Not according to the victim's statement, in which she states she tried to close the door to prevent the defendant from entering, but was unable to do so.
Well, can the prosecution provide evidence to substantiate the assault charge?
Absolutely. We have Miss Tate's medical records from the night in question.
Confirming she was concussed, but not how.
We have a witness statement from Michael Corinthos
Who bonded with the child while my client languished in jail.
for murdering her former fiance and attempting to kill Mr. Corinthos,
Crimes to which she pled no contest.
which is tantamount to conviction, and for crimes which she took responsibility for during her first parole hearing.
What else you got?
A statement by Detective Harrison Chase,
Who is the alleged victim's boyfriend and whose apartment the alleged crime happened in? The conflicts of interest abound, Your Honor.
Okay. The assault charge is dismissed without prejudice. You should feel free to refile should evidence present.
Speaking of presenting, the prosecution has failed to hand over the so-called forged travel documents for the defense's examination.
And why is that?
There's been a mix-up, Your Honor.
the PCPD evidence room seems to have misplaced said documents.